Coach Duffy, you got Fitzgerald Baker and Carly Wenzel in the room. Coach Duffy, if you can kick it off with an opening statement, please.
My opening statement is, trying to catch our breath. What an amazing locker room it just came from, just the pure joy and just excitement and celebration for each other. I'm so proud of our team for fighting. Obviously, the first three quarters weren't great for us. Give Clemson a lot of credit for the way they came out in a road game and just were tough and physical. And we had to make a lot of adjustments. And I just think overall, somehow in that fourth quarter when we were down a lot, they found a different gear. They found a different heart. We've talked a lot about our balance with our team this year of multiple people helping us in all different ways, but these two to my left and right, Carly and Karis, were amazing. Got stronger defensively as the game went on and made some huge buckets late, especially in late game situations.
All right, we're going to go Joseph.
I am soaked.
Very gritty win from you guys today. What does it mean to be able to kind of hang tough in a game like this with questionable calls going back and forth on both sides, and to be able to come back from, being in the deficit that you guys were, to just kind of hang tough, like you said?
I think we just stayed together. I think there are multiple times where we just kind of came together after timeouts or just huddles in general and just said, we got to pick it up, let's go. And I think it clicked in that fourth quarter. You know when a team has momentum and you know what side of it you're on. And I think that fourth quarter, it was on our side the whole game, or that whole quarter. So I think just staying together and keeping each other pumped up, keeping each other out of each other's heads, things like that. And I think it showed tonight.
Mark.
Well, you're down 68-60 with about 2.5 minutes to go, and they didn't score again. What did you like about your play down the stretch? What was the difference in those last 2.5 minutes for you guys?
Yeah, we talk about a lot at practice. At the end, we just do a lot of late game situation. Coach Duffy puts us in those situations so we know exactly what we need to do, and I think we ran those plays and we did a lot of things successfully, and obviously there were moments in the game where it wasn't going the way we wanted it to, but I think in that fourth quarter we came in with, like Carly said, a lot of momentum, and we knew that we practice all these things all the time, and I think that was kind of what we talked about a lot in our huddles. We've done this before, we've done it at practice, we've done it at shoot around, so we knew exactly what we were coming in. We were super confident in what Coach Duffy was calling, and we kind of just, I guess, went out there and we didn't, no matter what, if we scored, if we didn't score, we knew that we were going to execute it, and we executed them really well, and it went our way. So.
Yeah, I think it just started on the defensive end for us. We kind of picked it up in that fourth quarter, and I think it showed, and it led into our offense. I know me and Karis had a moment where we just came together and said that we need to lock in and we need to take over, and I think we did just that on both ends of the ball. I know there were a couple times where it just shot out pretty far on their end. It came right back into our hands, but just not giving up on the play and continuing to keep things going on our end and not just giving them easy buckets off their offensive rebounds.
We're going to go Thomas and then David.
Coach, 28-8 margin and points off turnovers. What do you feel allowed your team to be so effective in transition today?
I don't know if we were great in transition, to be honest with you. I thought we had timely baskets in transition. I thought we created some turnovers that helped late in the game. I thought both teams had some uncharacteristic turnovers. Dead ball turnovers, the illegal screens were kind of all sprinkled out throughout the game. So when you look back, it wasn't a lot of flow on either side with some of that. But I think the good thing was we got into the bonus pretty early and made some free throws. I thought our team was very good when we did turn it over. We were pretty positive about it and got to the next play pretty quickly, especially late. I'll tell you what, our fan base today was special. They helped us when we needed the energy, when we couldn't get a rebound for that stretch and kept giving Clemson possessions. Whether they were booing or cheering or giving them some extra juice on defense, it was a phenomenal environment today in Castle.
And then what went into the play that got Samaya wide open for the three?
Just a little quick hit, and it broke down a little bit, and that's where we always talk about you got your base action you're trying to do, and then you got to play out of things. And we made a great pass across the baseline, and Samaya was wide open, no hesitation, shot it. I was just so proud of her because she had some up and down moments through the game, and but no bigger than a few of her steals and that big three, and just a phenomenal execution out of the back end of a play.
All right, David and then Tucker.
Carly, what did you feel like specifically was different defensively for you guys in that fourth quarter after the way the first 3 quarters went?
I mean, I think we just pushed up a little bit more. I think on Raven Johnson, she was getting us on that guard post switch and just kind of bodying us. So we kind of decided to jump it a little bit, get her on her toes, and just have her second-guess things. And I think that went well, and I think we scrambled out of things well. Kind of doubling in the post a little bit more and just putting bodies on people in boxing. I think, again, there's a lot of times where the ball just shot out pretty far, and that's pretty uncharacteristic. And so just adjusting to that and understanding what we need to do better to make sure it just didn't keep going their way.
Karis, Kyla had that huge offensive rebound. That gave, I mean, you called timeout to give you guys an extra possession. How big of a play is that from her, and just the extra opportunity late in the game like that?
Yeah, oh my gosh. Like, I remember I swear Kyla was flying through the air when I looked up. I saw the shot go up, I'm going in, and here comes Kyla out of the air, just grabs it. We sat down at the timeout, and I was like, Kyla, I don't even know how you held on to that ball. Like, I was just in disbelief. But, I mean, Kyla does that all the time at practice for us. And we joke a lot at practice, like someone's got to double box Kyla out because she gets every single rebound at practice. So, I mean, she works at it every day. We talk about it every day. So I'm just so proud of her. She's a huge, and obviously sometimes it doesn't show in the stat sheet, but Kyla is huge for us. And we need her in the game all the time. And, I mean, she's been huge for us, and that was the biggest rebound of the game. So I was super proud of her.
Carly, tonight and over the last 4 games, I'd say your shooting efficiency has taken a leap. Do you credit that to just shots are falling now, or is there something you're doing differently?
I think the break was just good for me, just good to mentally reset. I did not touch a ball in that break. I just went home, kind of really didn't watch any type of basketball. Just getting your mental straight and coming back and understanding that it's time to work. I think when I came back, I was in the gym a lot, just getting extra reps, just seeing it go in, things like that. So I think I kind of got my rhythm back. I'm going to continue getting in the gym with Coach Nay. I think she does a huge part of it. I know me and Coach Duffy have talked a couple times about just things we can do differently to get that flow back and that confidence back up, and I think it's starting to come back around.
All right, we're going to go great quarter zip and then Brown Polo on the far side.
Carly, Karis, can you guys walk me through that play at the end with 11 seconds left where you guys took the lead? What looks do you guys see? What were you guys seeing?
Yeah, we knew what we were going to get into, and I told Karis, I said, hey, I'm driving baseline. I said, so I cut, go get it. And that's exactly what we did, and she went and got it. I didn't think it was going to be that on the money. I thought we were going to have to make some reads out of it, but we talked about it, and we knew that's exactly what we were kind of going to go for because that's what was there the whole game. And I trusted her. At the end, I know she trusted me, so whatever way it went, that's what we kind of went with, and it went in our favor.
Yeah, I mean, like Carly said, I think we had that moment. We literally looked at each other in the fourth quarter. We said we got to take over this game, and so that's kind of what we did. And we came out of that timeout, and Carly said it. I mean, we ran a similar play before, and it was a turnover. And I think Carly and we could have gotten upset. We could have just went back on defense and been really frustrated with that play. But we looked at each other and we were like, that's a good look. Like Carly had the layup if she wanted, but we talked about it. We came out. Carly was like, I cut, and I'm gonna throw it, and it was successful, and we were really excited, and we celebrated after, but yeah, a little bit too long. But yeah, it was good. And I trust Carly in those moments, and she trusts me. So, I mean, just being able to play, we've been playing with each other for a while now, so we trust each other in those moments, and we knew that we had to take over.
Right in the back.
Congrats on now 4 straight incredible ACC wins. What's been the key to your team's success?
I think just playing together, starting on the defensive end, not coming in just focused on our offense, but picking it up defensively, whether that's on-ball pressure. I think Layla and Samaya do a great job just setting the tone on ball, and then on the backside, just us helping, us knowing who's going to get what shots, what shooters to run off the line, things like that. In boxing, I think when we talked about it a lot, just winning the rebounding battle, that's kind of been our main focus for the last couple games, and I think when we do that, we win the game. And so trying to continue staying locked in on the little things that we know makes us successful.
All right, final question with Joseph in the back.
Coach, how was it having Kayla King back in the building?
It was awesome. Kayla brings us so many memories here at Virginia Tech with her career and, leading us to a Final Four and all that. And we've still stayed in touch, and she got to play professionally for a little bit and then, wanted to get into this coaching world. So God love her for that. But yeah, sounds like she's doing a great job at Clemson and getting exposed to a lot of different things within the business. And I know her first time back, we just wanted to give her a little token of our appreciation, give her a big hug. And I know she has a bright future, whatever she ends up deciding to do down the road.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.